Let's bring out our guest, Judd Apatow!
Well, we'll never know how funny my bit was going to be introducing Judd Apatow.
Well, Judd, go back. We're gonna do a redo. All right, so Dan, JetBlue. It's not the best. It's not the worst.
Anyways, enough about me. I'm tired of hearing myself talk. You know, when I started this podcast, it was all about me. But then I thought, what about the voices we don't get to hear? And it was then that I've decided to start using my podcast as a signal boost for the unheard voices of America. Please welcome Judd Apatow.
Thank you.
Pretty funny intro.
They went for it. You'll edit out the first part?
We're going to have to.
Yeah, I guess. Well, you know,
what Judd, you don't know is we're gonna do 4 more iterations of this. This is the whole time you're on stage.
This show's heavily edited, right?
Yeah. I panicked when you arrived in the green room and you're like, so what's the plan? And I was like, uh-oh. Uh-oh.
How come you get a stand for your microphone?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, where's Schraub's weird lectern that we had last time?
What if my arms are tired?
There's one.
Last time
That's a power move to have your own stand and deny it to your guests.
It's there's one over there, but it's actually now that I donated mine.
Yeah.
It's not only did I get to high road, but it's actually better not to have one. That thing is a.
Do you feel powerful?
I don't need it either. Let's go standless.
Yeah.
How many pianos are there?
Seems like a complicated way to hold a microphone.
And you know the real irony, 0 typewriters.
No, there's one typewriter.
Okay. Wait, he's got a stand too.
I don't even...
Well, someone's fucking told me that before.
And we don't even want them.
It was right here the whole time. And you moved the piano.
I hate them. I hate stands. I never realized how insulting they are. Like, oh, can I hold that for you? No.
Thank you for
That was so much.
the drink holder. Thank you for the drink holder.
Do you play a little piano, Judd?
I only know one thing. Here we go.
Yeah, lay it on us.
Yeah.
Now, within the category of people that learned anything on piano, that's lazy. Because you stopped. That's like stopping shaving a haircut and never learning 2 bits. You're like, okay. But he was improvising. I figured that out. He inverted the first part. Back when he was 8, his mom was like, Judd, no, Mom, it's hard. I'm tired of it.
You just wanted a microphone stand. I thought you wanted like a piece of furniture. That could have saved me a whole lot of calories.
Well, you did get him a piece of furniture.
You're just like a Victorian lord over there.
Oh, yeah.
This desk is outstanding.
Well, I'll start by asking, probably, it might be a question you've been asked before. Can everyone in the building have a job?
Yes.
Do you have to, it's like, is your interview going to be about what it's like to be famous? Is that something that worries you?
What it's like to be famous?
No, to be interviewed by somebody that's just going to do that instead of like talking about you as if you're an inhuman demagogue and like wondering, asking like, what's it like, and are there?
No, I like it.
Okay.
This is my level of fame, which is I was at Disneyland and somebody said to me, they said, if someone asked for your autograph at Disneyland, they will send security over, and they will let you cut the lines the rest of the day. You know, so if like Tom Hanks goes, it's a security problem if people start asking for autographs.
Right.
So I think it's if 2 people ask for your autograph, security will walk you around the rest of the day and let you cut the lines. So the next time I went to Disneyland, I wore a 40-year-old virgin t-shirt. And I did not get asked for an autograph one time. I was looking in people's eyes, so you may have a dysmorphia about my level of success and
That
awareness.
is an insane, distracting policy on their part. I mean, I thought how does that make you feel when you hear that? Fills me with panic. Like,
Oh, it makes me so happy because then I figured out how to crack the code, which is I bring my wife.
Right. That's one person.
And then it's easier, but it doesn't work solo for
But
me.
how do you verify that? You have to walk up to somebody that's an employee there and say, "Hello, my name is Judd Apatow. I've been asked for 2 autographs."
you have to bring
and
a.
I'm in a real
get a
hurry.
receipt for the.
You know, you have to be the lamest person in the world to do it. But when you're cutting the lines, it's so worth it. Like every second of
Well,
it.
yeah, I
is
mean,
worth
we'd
it.
almost do anything to cut a line, I would imagine. But that's why it's like, yeah.
Because people like go in wheelchairs, they put on fake casts and go in wheelchairs to cut lines. So you got to do what you got to do.
You know what's cool now? Because I'm not famous, but I am occasionally on Whose Line Is It Anyway? Everybody that works at Disneyland is 24. They all are theater kids. They all took an improv class. So Church, my girlfriend and I, we went there, and we were like way more famous than you there because it was VIP.
There are spaces. There are
VIP.
certain spaces where you're famous, but only in like that room.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, it was good because but that's gonna stop in 3 years because they're all gonna be too old and no one's gonna know who the fuck I am. But they're gonna know who you are. But you have to wear the right shirt.
I have to wear a 40-year-old version t-shirt.
I'm impressed and that it's not a swarm because my panic. I would imagining life in your shoes would be like, well, it's that can I have a job thing? Like it's all like your brand is that you can give people movies.
Yeah.
And like it just seems kind of dangerous. Like I'm only famous for he might yell at you if he's drunk. But like to be kind of like that's part of your brand. That would be not only like an invitation for a lot of like. Kinds of conversations that would make me very anxious.
Well, like at Sundance is a bad place for me to go. Because if I walk up and down the street in Sundance and everyone's kind of just looking for anyone who makes movies, you know, they spot you and now they hand you like memory sticks which have a screenplay on them, which you really can't put a strange memory stick into your computer.
Right.
That could be anything, really.
That might be anything. That might be something awful that goes in your computer.
I've told this story on this podcast before, but I did a panel, and a girl came up, and she said, "Mr. Harmon, I am such an admirer of your work. Like, do you think can I please, like, I know this is crazy, but I just always wanted to be a writer, and you're a role model to me, and if it would just mean a lot if you would sign my screenplay." And I'm like, "Oh, no problem. Like, of course I'll do this thing that you're telling me is crazy," thing. And like, so I take it and I sign it, and she goes, "And if you could read it, that'd be great," and walked away.
Now, do you ever, for the hell of it, read a stranger's screenplay? Like, would you ever just read that?
I had to open that one because my religion dictated that I needed that girl to be a bad writer.
And that
Because what if she's good and I just thrown it in the garbage because I felt like how dare she? So I was like, now I have to fucking read it, and I'm like 3 pages in, I'm like, yeah, that's pretty sweaty.
Yeah.